Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're doing very fabulous. So today's video is a subscriber requested video from Shaz. She requested I do the eye look that I had in one of my videos a couple weeks ago. It was a moissanite jewelry unboxing. I will link that video below, but she commented under that video requesting a tutorial on my eye look from that specific video. So that's what I'm going to do today. And the palette that I was using is the new Morphe Rich and Foiled Rose to Fame palette. Phenomenal palette. All three. I have all three. I have the Gold Seeker, the Going Platinum, and the Rose to Fame. Phenomenal, all of them. Now, I have already done a full review with swatches, 2 different eye looks with this palette. I'll link that below as well. I'll also link below the videos that I did with, or the video I did with the Gold Seeker and the Going Platinum. But before I get right into it, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And for those of you already subscribed, you're the best. I have the best subscribers. Thank you guys very, very much. All right, so hopefully I can remember hopefully I can remember the eye look that I had. It's still pretty fresh. It's still in there. But the first shade I'm going to go into is this one right here. It's called Spoiler Alert, and I'm going to start that in the crease, but I'm going to bring it up as a transition. I'm using a Refer 16 brush. It's a little bit fluffy, and I don't know why I have sparkles on my eyes, you guys. They're just there to stay, I guess. They're just part of me now. Anyways. Man, you guys, that shade blended like butter. Just phenomenal. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to do that on this side. Okay, so then the next shade I went into was the Trust Fund Issues right here. I'm taking a Refer 15. It's a little less fluffy than the Refer 16, but they still pretty much do the same job. But anyways, all right, that's going in the crease. Oh, just beautiful. Darken it up a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna go do that on this side. Okay, and then what I did to really kind of wing it out, I mean, it was a pretty thick kind of wing, if you even call it a wing. My initial goal was to have it just be a wing, but I messed up. I messed my makeup up, and I had to go in there, and I'll show you with this dark shade here. I had to go in there and then really thicken it up to make it look like I did it on purpose. Yeah, so I'm gonna try not to mess it up today, but also to get it as close to how I had it in that particular video. So I gotta pull out the tape, you guys. I gotta get the tape out. Yep, the tape. So I want that real nice, like snatched line. So the real challenge is getting the tape even on both sides. That's the real challenge. Anyways, all right, so I'm gonna try to put this tape on. Let's see if I can do this without messing anything up and getting my flyaways caught in the tape. All right. All right. I think that's on okay. One of the important things, if you're going to do a tape, you have to make sure that your skin underneath, like me, I have a lot of loose skin. Make sure your skin's not folded under your tape. Make sure your skin is kind of nice and you know, smooth under that tape. All right, let me see if I can do that on the other side. Okay, guys, I think the tape is even. I know I look ridiculous, but it is what it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, okay guys, I just dropped my palette like on my shirt. Let me see if I can show you my shirt. Look what happened. It's just like a perfect stamp. Anyways, as long as I've been doing makeup, you guys, I still make the most ridiculous mistakes like that. I swear. Anyways, I'm taking a very flat, see how like kind of really dense and kind of flat that brush is. By the way, this is a blinged brush E38. Yes, E38. And I'm going into Aristocratic Aura. It is the darkest shade in the palette. Tap it off. All right, I'm gonna carve out. And I also wanted to put it as my eyeliner on the base of my top lash here. Okay, so this is the point where I kind of started to mess it up. So instead of it being a real nice, let me see if I can show it to you, what my vision was. See it, instead of it being a real nice kind of, real nice straight, like winged line, I messed up. Let's see if I can put that back on. I messed it up because I didn't use tape when I was by myself in my bathroom. So I'm gonna take a Rephr 13 mini. I'm going back into Aristocratic Aura, and I'm going to kind of carve out a thicker triangle, because that's what I had to do to salvage the makeup look. So Shaz, when you said you wanted a makeup tutorial, I was like, oh man, I was thrilled. I was like, oh my gosh, this actually looks halfway decent, that somebody wants a tutorial on this. But anyways, so I very much appreciated it. Truly, I did. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, and then we'll add the razzle dazzle, the glitters and the shimmers. All right. Okay, so I'm going to, okay, where's my first brush? My first Rephr that I was using. I'm not adding any more, but I'm going to blend out. I am going to blend out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I want to highlight the brow bone real quick. I'm going to use on a pedestal, on a petal, no, I'm sorry, on a petal, P-E-T-A-L, instead of on a pedestal, a petal. A pedal still. All right, anyways, I'm taking a Rephr 02 mini. I'm going to add that as a brow bone highlight. A little bit got in my eyebrow. That's all right. I'm going to add a little bit to the lid, my eye. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull out, I just threw my glitter glue on the floor. Hold on. I'm gonna take my AOA Studio Tacky Base. How dare I throw you on the floor? We're best friends. Taking a little bit of my finger, I'm gonna add it to the lid here. And I think I went in with this middle shade called Rose to Fame. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that on the eyelid here. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is so, so beautiful. It's got like a real subtle sparkle to it. It's really, really, really pretty. Super pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more glitter glue. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit in my inner corner, and I'm gonna bring it up and over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I did. I'm also gonna put a little bit more in the middle of the lid as well. And then I'm pretty sure I went into this shade right here called Nepo Beige, which I have no idea if I'm even saying that right. I have no idea if that's even how you say it. I don't know who comes up with these things. But anyways, that's going on the inner lid, and I'm going to bring it up and over a little bit. And I'm going to put a little bit right here. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Gosh, it is just so, so pretty. So beautiful. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the Refer 13 and I'm just gonna kind of stamp it out. That had that darkest shade on there, the Aristocratic, or I'm not adding anymore. I'm just stamping right here. I'm just kind of adding a little bit more depth in. Doesn't really, honestly, doesn't really need it. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so now this is kind of where I veered off from this particular palette, and I put this LA Girl Dream Glitter Iridescent Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade, it's in the shade Iridescent Dream, and it's really, really beautiful and really, really nice. It's got like, yeah, it's got like a, let me see. It does have like that iridescent, very beautiful, fairy-like look to it. All right, so I'm gonna just use the applicator, and I put that in the middle of the eye, and then I kind of put it in my crease and, oh, too much. I could see a big chunk hanging off of it. I put it in the middle of the eye, in my crease, and then just kind of right above my crease a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do now. In the crease. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty contained. It's not running all over the place. So beautiful. There we go. There we have it. I'm going to let that dry. If I need to go in there and clean up a little bit more after it dries, I will do that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move over onto this eye and finish this eye up. Okay, guys, I think both eyes are pretty even. So I'm going to take the tape off. I'm going to do the lower lash line, and then I'll come back to that, this right here, to see if I need to clean it up or, you know, blend around it or whatever. But let's see, moment of truth. Let's see how this looks. Okay, not bad, not too bad. Nothing like some good old-fashioned tape to give you that nice, crisp line there. Ooh, I feel like I look like Cleopatra almost a little bit. Like that type of vibe is happening with this look. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to take that real small Refer 13 mini. I'm not gonna use the darkest shade, but I want to go into this one right here. That's the Trust Fund Issues, but I am taking it on the same brush that I did have this dark shade on. So the two of them mixed together, I think, will be a nice, pretty combination. So you guys, my son is homesick today, and he knows I'm in here filming, and he's old, and he's 7. He's old enough to sit at the TV and watch TV or play video games or whatever. But and knows he can come get me at any time. But I hear him eating potato chips that I told him that he couldn't eat, that he did go get at 9:30 this morning. I told him you can't eat chips for breakfast, but now it's like noon, so he probably figures, oh, well, I've had my lunch, I can eat chips. But I hear him, he went in there, he snuck. Normally he has to ask permission to get like junk food, you know, because I'm always like, eat your good food before you eat junk food. And no, we can't eat junk food all day or every single day. So, but I can hear him. I can hear him in there crunching away. That looks really, really pretty. That looks, but this looks, I feel looks better than how I had it in the other video. Okay, so now what do I need to do? Do I need to clean up these eyes? You know what? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna leave the eyes just how they are. I'm just gonna leave them. And now I'm going to move on to tight lining. So I'm going to take my Essence, but first Espresso. It's just a brown eyeliner. I did tight line the tops and the bottom, so that's what I'm going to do now. And then we'll go in with the mascara. By the way, I'm going to use the It Cosmetics Superhero Lash Mascara, just FYI. Okay, guys, the eyes are done. I did have a little snafu with my mascara. I did get some down in here. I did try to clean it up. So if you see a little dark spot here, you know why. But I'm just gonna leave it, nothing I can do about it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on to lips, and I am pretty sure I remember which lip I had, and I used some of my favorites, the Jason Wu Honey Fluff. So I'm going to line my lips with the Jason Wu lip pencil. This is in First Date. Now I'm going to go in with the Jason Wu Honey Fluff Matte Lipstick, and this is in Ballerina Nude. Okay, that's on. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. Try not to, if you're using a matte liquid lipstick like this is, try not to do like that with your lips. Let it dry, and then you can avoid a lot of patchiness. I'm in such a habit of doing that. So it's like every muscle in my body and every cell in my brain saying, don't do it, Carrie, don't do it, don't do it. All right, so now I'm gonna top my lips with the new NYX Butter Gloss Bling. This is in Bring the Bling. It is really, really, really pretty. It's got the really nice, beautiful shine and comfortableness as the regular NYX Butter Glosses, but these ones have some flecks of glitter in there. You guys, hopefully my camera is showing it. And it's got like some nice pink flecks of glitter in there. So not only will it calm down this kind of pink, it will also give it some really nice shine and sparkle. Okay, you guys, the lips are done. Looks really, really pretty. I'm gonna spray the face. I'm going to use my, let me grab it without knocking a bunch of stuff over. I'm gonna use the Skindinavia. This is the makeup finishing spray in bridal. Some of the best setting spray I have ever used. I live in Florida. I have oily skin. Man, does this stuff work? My wedding, I had an outside wedding 8 years ago in March. Full sunshine. This saved my bridal makeup. I mean, through the day, it was phenomenal, phenomenal stuff. All right. Okay, guys, the setting spray is dry. It's time for me to show you the final look. Okay, you guys, this makeup look is complete. That is using the Morphe Rose to Fame eyeshadow palette along with this LA Girl Dream Glitter. So if for any reason you're trying to recreate this look and you don't have this specific product, you can use any liquid glitter or any loose glitter, or just skip the step or just skip that step altogether. You guys, you're still going to get a very beautiful, beautiful eye look with this palette. Great palette, you guys. I give the green light 100%. Every single one of these rich and foiled artistry palettes that they just came out with, there's 3 in that line. This is just one of them. Cream of the crop, great stuff. So Shaz, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this makeup look did you justice. I love this look. I feel like this is better than the one that I had in the other video. So thank you so much for requesting it. I will link, like I said, I'll link all those videos below, but you guys comment below. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.